Let's start with the before. A tired, outdated bedroom on the left, just begging for a transformation, and on the right, the reality check, back to bare brick. Every great build starts with a clean slate and a little mess. Next, comfort and safety first. 100mm Rockwool slab insulation snugly between the joists, and on the right, fire-rated 12.5mm Cineat boards going up, secured with collated screws, solid, safe, and built to last. Time to seal it up. Screen tape, smart mix filler, mastic, and fire foam to lock in protection. Over here, the old chimney gets capped, insulated, boarded, and finished to the same high fire safety standard. Bye-bye drafts, hello cozy. First fix complete on the left, using method of gyp liner wall lining systems with 50mm Rockwool slab insulation for external and party wall, ready for second fixing all the way through. Then the second fix on the right, double boarding with pink Cineat fireboard for the first skin, followed by 15mm DB soundproof board. Internal walls get their blue boards too, with a little workaround shortly for that live services corner. Here's a time lapse of internal wall board in blue. 15mm DB boards with flat plates on the joints. Every perimeter sealed with mastic because details matter. Party wall time. Double boarding again with fireboard and soundproof board. We've also added a vapor control layer, Class B, fire rated by Novia brand, and again every perimeter sealed with mastic because we don't just meet the spec, we exceed it. On the external wall we fit a radiator pattress from the window reveals with edge beads and vapor barrier, and double board it with mastic seal to perimeter and fitting flat strap to every joint. This is where structural strength meets a flawless finish. That old chimney, wrapped with vapor barrier, boarded with 15mm DB blue boards and perimeter sealed. It's now ready to disappear into the room's design like integrated wardrobe. Old bathroom doorway, gone now. We frame it with 70mm C-studs, insulate with 50mm Rockwool slab insulation, board both sides, fire tape and seal, solid and seamless. Last internal corner closed off, insulated, boarded and overlaid with gyp liner system, and meets continuous internal wall lining with DB boards. Every joint perfectly fixed, every gap perfectly sealed. This is the way how drywall should look like. Up above on his left, the MF ceiling framework is in, including 100mm Rockwool slab insulation, mattresses, light boxes for spotlights to avoid overheating. Everything is ready for final stage. Boarding. Here on the right you can see that ceiling is now fully boarded with 15mm DB Cineat boards, correct screw centers. This is one of the most important specs for ceiling boards. Of course you must screw them right, which means don't overscrew or don't leave heads sticking out. Plasterers hate them. Strong, quiet and ready for plasterers. Here's that ceiling again, lightning fast during time lapse. Yes, we really do work this efficiently. Ceiling metal works, mattresses and light boxes, and even boarding with mastic seal perimeter. Everything finished smooth. Plastering to perfection with Board finish by British Gypsum, smooth walls, sharp lines and minimal snagging, just how we like it, just how the client expected to get. Mist coat applied, final snags sorted. The walls are now perfectly prepped for decoration. And here's the transformation complete. Our most experienced decorator applies furrow and ball to the walls with Dulux paint for the rest. From brick to boutique finish, all by our skilled team. Drywall machines, building trust, one perfect room at a time. Visit drywallmachines.co.uk for more information.